Hello everyone. Today we're back with another agricultural review, and our focus today is on corn. We'll discuss several aspects of corn, including how to cultivate corn, how to care for it, proper fertilization guidelines from the vegetative to the generative phase, pest management, the advantages and disadvantages of corn cultivation, and the benefits of planting corn alongside other crops. Before we try to explain everything in detail, don't forget to prepare snacks and a cup of hot coffee to avoid boredom. It's best to have the best Robusta coffee, yeah. This discussion will be quite comprehensive and very complex to understand. Therefore, it requires calm, good understanding, and stable emotional control. But don't forget your fingers will also play an active role while listening to our explanation. Your finger's job is to find the subscribe button and click it, then go to the comment section and write your best comments. So, for the first discussion, let's first explain the benefits of intercropping corn and cayenne pepper. Intercropping corn and cayenne pepper is a very profitable agricultural practice. This practice, also known as intercropping, is a cultivation method in which two or more types of crops are grown simultaneously in one field. The following is a discussion of the benefits of intercropping corn and cayenne pepper. 1. By planting corn, a tall plant, and cayenne pepper, a short plant, together, farmers can maximize the use of vertical and horizontal space on the land. This is often measured by the land equivalent ratio, LER, where an LER value of 1 indicates that production in an intercropping system is higher than in a monoculture system, single cropping, on the same plot of land. 2. Corn and cayenne pepper plants have different nutrient requirements and rooting patterns, so they tend not to compete intensively for air, nutrients, and sunlight. This makes for more efficient resource utilization. 3. Corn plants can act as a trap crop or physical barrier for pests that attack chili peppers, such as whiteflies, which are the main vectors of the Gemini virus. Pests tend to be more attracted to or trapped in corn plants. 4. By naturally reducing pest and disease attacks, farmers can reduce the use of expensive and less environmentally friendly synthetic chemical pesticides, thereby lowering production costs and producing safer products. 5. Farmers can obtain two types of crops, corn and chili peppers, in one planting cycle from the same plot of land. This directly increases total income compared to monocropping. 6. By having two commodities, the risk of crop failure or price fluctuations for one commodity can be minimized. If the price of cayenne peppers drops, farmers still have corn to support their income. 7. Taller growing corn protects the shorter cayenne pepper plants from excessive direct sunlight, especially during the early stages of growth. This helps create a more optimal microenvironment. 8. Higher planting densities in intercropping can help suppress weed growth because weeds have difficulty competing for sunlight and nutrients. Next, let's discuss corn plants in more detail. However, we won't need to discuss seed selection here, as seeding is actually quite simple. In fact, the cost of purchasing seeds directly from seed producers isn't particularly expensive. So, if we compare the cost of purchasing seeds with the time required to prepare them ourselves, they're almost the same. So, for corn plants, let's just discuss how to provide nutrition and the most common diseases that affect corn plants. Well, let's first discuss the nutrients and nutrition needed by corn. Proper fertilization not only enhances plant growth but also ensures that corn produces good fruit. By understanding the right timing for fertilization, crop quality can be significantly improved. The first day of corn fertilization is crucial for farmers to ensure optimal yields. The The first corn fertilization should be applied when the plants are approximately 14 to 21 days after planting. At this stage, corn plants begin to show significant growth and require additional nutrients to support photosynthesis and root development. Fertilization during this stage is crucial because corn roots begin to develop and require adequate nutrition to support optimal growth. During this phase, plants are highly susceptible to nutrient deficiencies, so proper fertilization is the first step to achieving good growth. The initial fertilization of corn also depends on the type of fertilizer used. Using just any fertilizer should not be done haphazardly, as each nutrient has a specific function at each stage of corn growth. Commonly chosen fertilizers include manure, NPK fertilizer, or nitrogen fertilizer. NPK fertilizer, for example, is rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, all of which are essential for the early growth of corn plants. Nitrogen plays a role in leaf and stem growth, phosphorus aids root development, and potassium plays a role in photosynthesis. It is recommended that farmers first measure the soil to determine the most appropriate type of fertilizer, ensuring that the plant's nutritional needs are met. By knowing the appropriate day for first fertilization of corn, as well as the type of fertilizer to use, farmers can maximize corn growth and yield. Fertilization applied at the right time and dosage not only supports plant growth but also increases resistance to pests and diseases. Therefore, it is crucial for farmers to pay attention to this aspect so that corn plants can grow well and produce quality fruit. Good maintenance from the start will contribute to successful future harvests. With proper planning and implementation, corn harvests can be more abundant and satisfying. Corn is a crop that plays a vital role in meeting human food needs. Corn is also widely used as a raw material for animal feed. This situation presents an opportunity for corn farmers to develop corn cultivation to increase corn production. One of the challenges faced in corn cultivation is the presence of plant pests, OPT. Currently, the pest that is starting to disrupt corn productivity is the fall armyworm, Spodoptera frugiperda. This pest is native to tropical regions from the United States to Argentina. Fall armyworms can attack more than 80 plant species, including corn, rice, sugarcane, vegetables, and cotton. Fall armyworms can cause significant yield losses if not managed properly. The spread of the FAW caterpillar pest is so rapid that it can cause serious and devastating impacts. Understanding it in more detail and then implementing maximum control measures is a good solution to address this highly aggressive pest. The FAW caterpillar pest can destroy corn crops quickly. The most damaging stage of this corn pest is the larval or caterpillar stage. FAW caterpillars damage corn crops by boring into the leaves of the corn plants. In severe cases, these caterpillars often leave only the veins and stalks of the corn plants. When these caterpillars reach an average population density of 0.2 to 0.8 caterpillars per plant, this results in a 10 to 20% reduction in yield. One of the most important things corn farmers need to know to control this pest in the field is to conduct direct observations in corn fields and then implement control measures as early as possible by eradicating the caterpillars with the appropriate use of insecticides.